Now, I am questioning Sunitaka that why Sunitaka is not pressing for further inquiry into those issues. Number one, in the statement of Pandinti Rajshekhar, the attender of Y.S. Vivekananda Reddy Garu, who used to sleep every night with him, on that particular fateful day, fateful night, he was sent to Kanipakam temple by none other than the wife of Vivekananda Reddy and son-in-law of Vivekananda Reddy. Why CBI is not inquiring into this issue? Why Sunitaka is not asking CBI? Or why Sunitaka is not asking the court? And the approver, the key witness, Dastagiri states, before killing Vivekananda Reddy, they harassed him to give some documents. And after getting hold of those documents, after verifying the documents, they have killed him. That was the statement given by none other than the approver Dastagiri. And even after killing him, they have verified the documents twice or thrice and left the scene of crime. So, what are those documents with round seal? Why Sunitaka is not asking CBI? What are those documents which are stolen by these people A1 to A4 who killed Vivekananda Reddy? Why Sunitaka is not asking CBI? Why Sunitaka is not asking any court? Is this not relevant issue which happened at the scene before the murder? And added to this, hiding the letter from the scene of crime by none other than husband of Sunita. Is that conduct not suspicious? He has instructed P.A. Krishna Reddy to hide the letter, to conceal the letter and not to reveal the contents of the letter to anyone. Isn't that behavior suspicious? Why no probe into that? Why no further inquiry into that? Added to that, Dastagiri also states that in his approval statements he says Vivekananda Reddy has illegal relationships with many women. He named the names of women also, some names also, but I am not going into the names because it is a personal issue. I don't want to defame anyone. I am only quoting the 161 statement of Dastagiri, approval statement of Dastagiri, that Vivekananda Reddy Garu had illegal relationships with many people, and the husbands and the sons of such people has some grudge towards Vivekananda Reddy. That was mentioned by none other than Dastagiri. Why no further investigation into that aspect? Why Sunitaka is not asking this? And everyone knows, the whole investigation has confirmed that Vivekananda Reddy Garu has a second wife by name Shamim and a son by name Shahanshah. It is obvious that the property, the legitimate property of Vivekananda Reddy has to be shared to the second wife and son also. Now, who will have the idea to murder Vivekananda Reddy? If he is alive, he has to give at least 30, 40, 50% of the property to the second family. So who wants that property? Isn't this a murder for gain from the first family? Why no further investigation into that? Why CBI is not asking, why Sunitaka is not asking CBI? So there are so many highly relevant issues that were conveniently avoided. Neither CBI bothers, nor Sunitaka asks either CBI or court. This is the fate of the investigation by CBI. This is the highly lopsided investigation of the CBI. And the worst part is, Dastagiri, while he is being made as an approver, see the conduct of Dr. Sunitaka. Sunitaka objects everyone's anticipatory bails, everyone's bails. And even she goes for cancellation of bails also. Whereas, when Dastagiri applied for anticipatory bail, Sunitaka does not object at all. In fact, after Dastagiri got anticipatory bail, after he spoke whatever he wants, whatever Sunitaka wants, he spoke. He gave all the statements whatever Sunitaka wants. When we went for cancellation of Dastagiri bail to High Court, Sunitakka impleads, not in favor of us, not to cancel the bail of Dastagiri. She impleads and says Dastagiri bail has to be upheld. It should not be cancelled. That man, Dastagiri, shows he killed your father with his own hands. And you come and fight in the court. You bring in Luthra, implead in the court, and fight indirectly on behalf of Dastagiri to sustain his bail. What kind of investigation is this? What kind of approver is this? And what kind of daughter is this? Everyone should know this lopsided investigation and the behavior of the daughter also. How she, in tune with the approver, joined hands with CBI, especially after Subodh Jaiswal became director of CBI. Everyone knows with whose blessings he became director of CBI. And after he became Sudha Singh, the one DIG officer in CBI, and Deepak Gaur, one IO investigation officer of our case, both of them were kept aside. And Ram Singh was brought into picture. Subodh Jaiswal in Delhi and Ram Singh as IO. Both of them have conveniently done targeted investigation. They were least bothered about facts. They have completely misled the whole investigation. Only those witnesses who were trained and tutored by Sunitakka, those witnesses who accepted the influence of Sunitakka, only they were called by CBI for recording of statements. Remaining key witnesses were not at all called. There were so many key people who has to be called by CBI and witness has to be recorded, but none of them were called. Only those people who accepted the influence of Sunitakka, who accepted the tutoring and training of Sunitakka, only they were called by CBI and recorded statements, especially during the tenure of Ram Singh. This is the level of lopsided investigation that took place in the murder case of Y.S. Vivekanand Reddy, which every common man should know, which the CBI should know, and which the honorable courts also should know. And we ultimately request everyone, and especially Sunitakka, so far you are trying your best to give political mileage to Chandrababu Naidu garu, except that you are not doing anything. At least now reconcile, realize, introspect, and let the trial begin. Let the real culprits be punished. With the lopsided investigation, with your influence, you have successfully made us accused. Now, knife is on us. We have to face the trial. We are ready to face the trial. I believe in God. I believe in justice. I believe in the system. Ultimately, once injustice may come to you, but second time, third time, justice will come. Ultimately, justice and truth will prevail. Nature will help. God will help. I am sure of it. Thank you.